Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're on the 15-minute chart. We're sitting at $7,952. Guys, it is 5:40 p.m. Eastern Time, October 19th, 2019. So I want to put that out there. And what we're looking here is at Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart, and we're going to work our way out to the one-day chart. But on the 15-minute chart, what you see is that we finally broke this white downtrend. And if we zoom out here, guys, we're going to look at probably about 6 or 7 days worth of data here. So we're going to take this back to where we ended up having a false breakout here. We ended up getting that higher high, but we fell back down, guys, very fast. So that would be a false breakout or a 5% failure right here. And then we fell very hard, very fast and aggressively to the downside. And that was on October 11th, 2019 was that high. So ever since then, you can see we've been working basically with lower highs and lower lows. But what was nice is that we came back up here and we basically hit this same area, this same high that we had before, that we ended up dropping down through once we broke through this green trend line here. We came down, found support down here around $7,812, and we've just been slowly working our way back up, but we finally broke out of that. And what's happening now is that we're back testing this trend line. So we're going to see if we start falling back down through it again and this is just some type of a false break, or if we're going to find support there and come back up here and set that next higher high, which we would need to do to be able to break this downtrend. That's what it's all about, guys, changing that trend from the lower highs and lower lows to higher highs and higher lows. That's what I'm looking for. Right now the RSI is at 47 on the 15-minute chart, so I'm just paying attention to what's going to happen with this candle close on the 15-minute chart with this trend line. And then what I do, I work out, and then I'll go to an hour and see how we're respecting the trend line, then the 4 hour, then the 1 day, and that's how I like to do it. So right now we'll go out to the 4 hour and see what it's looking like. And guys, if you like these videos and you get something from it, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you being here with me today, just doing a little freestyling right now on Bitcoin, just taking a look at it with you here. I was just checking to myself and I said, hey, I might as well make a video. I appreciate you all being here with me on a Saturday night. So on the 4 hour, you can see right here we had a very long wick to the upside though, so there's a lot of basically defense from the bears pushing back down, and you can see how we closed. It was still up above the trend line, which was good. But what's happening now is we're falling back down, we're back testing this trend line, and we're going to see if this is some type of hammer candle maybe we can put in, see if we can move to the upside, or if we're just going to start rolling back over to the downside. But we're trying to change the trend. And then if we go out to the 1 day chart, take a look at this. So on the 1 day, guys, you have to remember, and we're not even looking at moving averages right now, we're just looking at price action. We're still in that decline. We have lower highs and lower lows that were coming in. And guys, it's always important to pay attention to which way the trend is going. And right here the trend is down. The trend is still down. Until we break out of this trend line, it's going to be down. So if you're taking some type of a long position right now, and guys, let me get these off here for us just so you can see these candles a little bit better. But if you're taking some type of a long position right now, you're fighting the trend. You're trying to go against the trend. And that's okay if you're basically going to put a very tight stop loss because you think it's going to start bouncing back up. Then, that's your prerogative. Go for it. But for me, I like to trade with the trend. When we're in an uptrend, I want to trade bullish. When we're in a downtrend, I want to trade bearish. That's what I'm looking for. But basically on the 1 day chart, we're having a doji candle right now, so a lot of indecision. It's very tight. And whenever you see it getting tight like that, you're either going to have a breakout to the upside or the downside. And what we'd be looking at here is this either being a bear flag that we're going to drop down again. And what you can do is basically, guys, extrapolate this line right here. So we'd basically take this mast, and this is just a rough estimate here, we'd put it down in this area. So that very well could take us down to around that $6,000 range if we have a bear flag and we do drop out of there. Now to the upside, if we have some type of a BART pattern where we come back up here, we're going to have to challenge that downtrend line again. And then also just to throw on moving averages quick for you guys, and the RSI is at 36 right now. But to put on moving averages, we'll look at the 9 moving average first, EMA. That's acting as overhead resistance, and that's our short-term trend chaser there. And then we'll be looking at our 20 EMA. 20 EMA is also acting as overhead resistance. Then our 50, which is our intermediate term trend, that is acting as overhead resistance. And then our 200, which is our longer day or our longer moving average, is also acting as overhead resistance. So we have all 4 moving averages from the short to the long term acting as overhead resistance for us, guys, and pressing down upon us. So that's what I said. Maybe we'll get some random BART pattern where we'll break up out of that 200-day moving average and all these other ones in the 50, and we're just surprised. Some whale steps in, that happens. This cryptocurrency, anything can happen. It's the Wild West, or we're going to have a massive breakdown. It's going to be some gnarly bear flags. So that's what I wanted to bring for you guys today. Just keep it on your radar. Also, let me know how the mic quality is. I'm trying out a new microphone here, just settings and everything. So let me know if it's good for you, if it's loud enough, and what type of quality and everything. So let me know down below, guys. God bless you all and take care.